Exploring our love affair with technology. The Electric Revolution season continues on BBC 4.
Now on BBC 4, paying tribute to the man behind such epics as Bridge on the River Kwai and Lawrence of Arabia, with a host of modern movie heroes and Jonathan Ross. Now, top up your life force and get to grips with your special moves. Charlie Brooker races through the virtual world of computer games in a brand new programme for BBC 4. Very strong language in Games Wipe. Charlie Brooker's Games Wipe is here in just an hour's time. But first, technology waits for no man now on BBC 4. In the first part of a brand new series, Upgrade follows hot on the heels of Upgrade as our families struggle to get to grips with the material consequences of our electric dreams. Coming up tonight here on BBC 4, Neil Oliver's History of Scotland continues. That's next. Then at 9, we're going back in time to the House of Electric Dreams, where our guinea pig family are coming to terms with another decade's techno toys. And at 10, Charlie Brooker's back to lead us through the levels and ladders of the gaming world in Games Wipe.
The Japanese have a typically high-tech name for a comb-over.
Now on BBC 4, 2 school table tennis players take on the Goliaths of the international scene from very different perspectives in ping pong.
The Japanese have a special phrase for an overprotected daughter.
Two high school friends take on the Goliath of the international ping pong scene in our comedy movie in an hour and a half here on BBC 4. But first, we're capturing the indefinable. Marcel Theroux heads to Japan to uncover the hidden essence of that enigmatic nation, the transient beauty of wabi-sabi.
The Japanese have a delightful expression for the wobbly feeling you get in your legs when you run up a huge flight of stairs.
Capturing the indefinable now on BBC 4. Marcel Theroux heads to Japan to uncover the hidden essence of that enigmatic nation, the transient beauty of wabi-sabi.
From sidecar,
enjoy yourself,
to sports car,
while you're still in the pink.
the changing face of luxury. Luxury season continues with Guilty Pleasures, Luxury in the Middle Ages, Monday at 9 on BBC 4.
Celebrate the most influential culture of the 20th century. All American. A new season coming soon to BBC 4.
Bethany is representing the circular narrative of Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. Go!
Win!
BBC 4! Give me an F!
Give me an O! Give me a U! Give me an R!
Go BBC 4!
Good evening. Coming up later here on BBC 4, we're kicking off our All-American season with Stephen Fry in America at 7:30. At 8:30, we've an Only Connect Children in Need special. And then from 9, a brand new series from Andrew Graham Dixon takes in the art of America. First up, though, it's the news, and that's headed your way next. We're continuing our celebration of the best of BBC 4 this week, and things have taken a turn for the worse now. A big national psychological gear shift and some strong language as we fall out of love with the motorway. Now on BBC4, compiled from long-forgotten footage, classic 60s adventure with Stingray. We meet the queens of disco here on BBC4 this evening at 11. First, though, with performances from Rose Royce, The Village People and Gladys Knight, we've a smashing birthday collection of disco at the BBC. The mission is on to infiltrate Dalek City now on BBC4 in Doctor Who, The Daleks, The Expedition.
Explore the music that broadened our horizons. World Music Season starts Friday the 23rd of August on BBC4. Explore the music that broadened our horizons. World Music Season continues with Yusundur Voice of Africa. Friday at 9:20 on BBC4.
The greatest pictures ever heard. A new season on the BBC celebrates the music that made the movies. Starting with Sound of Cinema, coming soon to BBC4.
Now, on BBC4, can you decipher abstract art? Is there a code or some kind of legend to make it more comprehensible to us mere mortals? From Pollock to Klee, Kandinsky to Rothko, art critic Matthew Collings believes there is, and he sets out to define the rules of abstraction. Change is afoot this week on BBC4 as we immerse ourselves in the abstract. Our new season starts with a fascinating new collection of insights from abstract artists in their own words at 9, getting you closer to the intriguing world of British abstraction. First, though, all aboard with Michael Portillo. Our abstract season kicks off in just an hour on BBC4 this evening. A fascinating new collection of insights from abstract artists in their own words here at 9. First, though, extraordinary tales of survival, both of the event itself and the haunting memories it left behind. Exploring the building of Burma's death railway with often inspiring, heartfelt testimony.
Look here. This is magic. Down.
The rules of abstraction defined by Matthew Collings in an hour's time here on BBC4. But before we get to the critics, there are repetitive flashing images as we begin our brand new abstract season hearing from the artists in their own words.
Good evening and welcome. BBC4 goes pop this week and we're thrilled to bring you 3 brand new channel idents designed by 3 heroes of British pop art, including this one by Sir Peter Blake. First up this evening, the BBC World News Today. You're watching another brand new channel ident here on BBC4, designed by British pop artist Peter Phillips. Back to the schedule now, though, and Michael Scott goes in search of the ancient Greeks in half an hour. But first, Michael Portillo packs up and heads out of Turin on his way to Venice on a great continental railway journey.
BBC4 goes pop.
So glamorous.
Du kan danse visiter till.
Pop art was dismissed as tedious and banal.
It takes somebody from a foreign country to really see America.
BBC4 goes pop, a week of programs celebrating pop art. Starts with soup cans and superstars, Monday at 9 on BBC4.
50 years since Andy Warhol opened his first factory, Paul Morley, his outrageous first-hand accounts. That's tomorrow at 6:45 on Radio 3. Then Alistair Sooke reveals how pop art changed the world, Monday at 9 on BBC4. And watch previews and exclusive pot art features online.
A real passion bubbling up now on BBC4. No froth, just physics and the science of bubbles. In part 2 of Bettany Hughes' brand new series, she follows the life and thoughts of Nietzsche, genius of the modern world, in an hour. The birth of a new middle class now on BBC4 as the age of money dawns in the 7 ages of Britain. Michael Mosley's hoping for relief in the search for modern medicine, pain, pus and poison in an hour. In our extraordinary season on conceptual art now on BBC4, the work that sparked outrage and provoked an act of vandalism. Some strong language too, with bricks. In our extraordinary season on conceptual art now on BBC4, the work that sparked outrage and provoked an act of vandalism. Some strong language too, with bricks. Usual hashtag for your pithy comments now on BBC4. Give it up for Top of the Pops 1983. Friday music night, and we are celebrating the resurgence of the big band from Basildon. From synth pop to monster rock, the best of Depeche Mode at the BBC.
Now to a place like no other. Welcome to BBC4's Japan season. Coming up, rich traditions and skills passed down through centuries in handmade in Japan. But first, from lush mountain landscapes to Zen gardens, examining how a culture has been shaped by nature. It's the art of Japanese life with Dr. James Fox.
This time tomorrow, Jane Horrocks is Gracie Fields here on BBC4. More in our brand new Japan season tonight. Ryan Gander explores its distinctive imagery and highly complex visual culture to get to the idea of Japan. In our Japan season, Storyville on female pop idols and their devoted adult male superfans. Tokyo Girls in an hour. A great wave of inspiration for generations of artists now on BBC4, painted by an energetic, persistent genius, Hokusai, old man, crazy to paint.
Flying the flag to mark 50 extraordinary years. Welcome to Gay Britannia season across the BBC and here on BBC4. Now, Susan Calman and Stephen K. Amos with emotional, personal stories from a tumultuous 20 years in the first of a two-part series, Prejudice and Pride, the people's history of LGBTQ Britain, with some strong language. Marking 30 years of the World Wide Web here on BBC4, how crime went online in an hour with Storyville, Silk Road, drugs, death and the dark web. First, with 93 million taken every day, a study of the selfie with artist Ryan Gander, which contains some strong language. Critically acclaimed Japanese film drama later, Our Little Sister here on BBC4 at 11:30. Now back to our season marking the 30th anniversary of the World Wide Web. How dealing went online now with some strong language. Storyville explores the murky marketplace, Silk Road, drugs, death and the dark web. Clothing and art provide an insight into black history in aristocratic society in an hour, A Stitch in Time on BBC4. Now, part of our season on the 30th birthday of the web, we take a snapshot of the image that defines it. It's me, my selfie and I with artist Ryan Gander, which contains some strong language. Lover of number crunching, Hannah Fry explains the joy of data tomorrow at 10. But now, back to the inside story of Silicon Valley and its disruptive power. Part of our World Wide Web at 30 season here on BBC4.
How fast we run, our balance, our agility, all depend on one thing. In the Anatomy Museum of Glasgow, dissected the incredible human foot in half an hour. First on BBC4, a change to the schedule for a slow odyssey on an eagle's flight.
Well, isn't this peaceful? We're finding inner peace here on BBC4. A place with no worries, no distractions, and no trailers. Relax and stay with us for the next hour as we spend time with some tranquil monks in retreat, meditations from a monastery.
BBC4, the original home of international crime drama, as we journey into the dark soul of Denmark's drug rackets now. There's strong language in the first of a double bill of Follow the Money. Enjoy the trip.
The gaps between programs. Normally, we'd fill them with trailers, but we thought it'd be much more mindful to watch a relaxing sunset. Up next, BBC4 continues to find inner peace as we go, ever so quietly, into retreat, meditations from a monastery. Now on BBC4, it's time for our Saturday night international drama double bill. When we last saw Cardinal, his life had been thrown into a tailspin. We rejoin him, immersed in new pain and hunting a new evil, with some scenes which some viewers may find upsetting. Enjoy the trip.
A chilling snowy backdrop as the international hunt for a serial killer centres on the small Norwegian town of Larvik. New Year and our new noir continues. Could the murderer be amongst them? An extremely tense double bill with some strong language now on BBC4. Enjoy the trip.